focus on a routine called bottle rocket. It's one of the most simple forms of rocket yoga, originally developed by Larry Schultz. And it's a means of getting us there faster. So that's also what the rocket is known for, is getting us there faster. So we're going to start at the top of our mat. Good. Once you've warmed up, good. Go ahead and practice another sun salute on your own. And you want to have the warm up before you start, or you can just jump right in. Good. 4, regulate your breath, inhale and exhale. Good. Roll your heels out if you're in downward dog. So just spin your heels out a little bit, Bala, that left hip especially. Yeah. Even out the feet. Good. We're going to make our way to the top of our mat. Take a deep forward fold. Pause for a moment and then bend the knees. Inhale to Utkatasana. Hold Utkatasana, interlace the fingers, and stay for 5 breaths. You can tuck your chin on this one. Pull energy up from your core. Drop a little lower into Ardha Utkatasana. Stretch those arms forward and the hips back. The palms are parallel to or facing each other. Arms reach by the ears. Exhale, place hands down, step back a little, come to the toes. Bring your knees up on the backs of your arms. So shift forward, pull your feet up to Bakasana. 5, 4, 3, 2, and jump into push-up. Landing low, rolling up slowly, look up, and slowly into downward dog. Good, step into downward dog, take a deep breath, and we're gonna step our right foot forward, inhale into Virabhadrasana A, and we'll hold here for 5 breaths. Gaze up towards your thumbs, push into your back foot. Good, and relax your shoulders down your back. Exhale, open arms wide apart, Virabhadrasana B. So here we're finding a nice balance through the top of our head. Four. And inhale, straighten that right leg. Good, step in a little bit closer. Notice to these feet cues. Pivot the left heel back a little bit, and then we're going to reach to the right and down. Either grab your toe or reach for your ankle. Trikonasana. So here we are, holding strong in our core, gazing up at our thumb. 3, 4. And then just notice the connection between the poses. As we look down, frame this front leg. We'll switch the hands into twisting triangle. Lift the right arm. Twist from your core. Stack your shoulders. 3, 4, and exhale, bringing both hands down. Inhale, raise back up to warrior B. And set your forearm to your thigh for side angle stretch. You can hold side angle, or you can go deeper and drop your right fingertips to the mat. And 5, and here we go. We're gonna bring both hands down. I like to bring my back knee to the floor for twisting prayer. Gives you a nice stability as you reach up and twist. And then you could perhaps work on the bind, taking your right arm behind your back, reaching underneath the hip to hold the fingertips. That's it, ball out. Good, so stay there. Look up over your shoulder, and that will give you that little extra space there. Good, 4. Breathe into it. And now we're gonna exhale, gaze down, and enter into an arm balance from here. So we're gonna go to side crow. So reach up, inhale, pull up your navel, reach both arms to the right of the thigh. And you wanna lift a little bit. So you wanna curl the toes, lift, and then lower to the back of your arms, and take it up to side crow. 2, 3, 4, bring it in, and you can add a vinyasa on your own, or you can rest in child's pose. We'll all meet up in child's pose. And this is where we're gonna warm up the shoulders, lace the fingers together, keep the elbows in. Inhale, raise the knees, step in, right leg up. Engage deep in your core. Switch feet. Three, 4, and exhale, lower your foot, come down, and lift back into downward dog. Exhaling, hips raise, other side, left foot steps forward. And we're off that midline of the yoga mat, so we can reach up, inhale, ground down and relax through the shoulder blades. Lift your chin, open your throat. 4, and exhale, open to warrior B. So you want a nice wide stance to lunge the front knee. Good, make sure you're pulling back a little bit with that right arm to find balance as we gaze forward. And let's inhale, straighten the leg, shorten the stance a little bit, and rotate that right heel out, Bala. So yeah, and then reach down for the other side, Utthita Trikonasana. Spread the fingers, lift the heart. Four. Last deep breath. Exhale, gaze down. Frame this front leg. So here we're adjusting that back foot into square. If you're using a block, lower it and twist. Stacking the shoulders. And just twisting out of some negative inner critic. And just remember, we're all right where we need to be today. So that's really the lesson of yoga, is staying present. 3, 2, and we exhale. exhale, surrender again. Hands to the earth and raise back up into warrior A. So take that nice big stance. Forearm to thigh, side angle, exhale. And then feel free to take your hand all the way to the earth. Reach and extend through the fingertips. Three, 4, and raise up from center. Inhale, lower that right knee to the floor and pull the other foot under. Lift arms, exhale, twist to the left. Good, so as you twist there, Bala, really pull in your abs as much as you can, and then you reach this right arm down, and then you want to get your armpit to come all the way to the thigh, and eventually you'll be able to bind. Four. And exhale, gaze down. Take your hands. You can prepare first for side crow by reaching up, reaching to the left. Here we go. So you want to spread the fingers, lift the hip, and exhale, lower. Four. Good, and you can vinyasa or transition from there, or you can just step back into child's pose. If you want to use a wall for elbow stand or a headstand, you can. We'll set up forearm stand today, so the forearms are going to come down, Bala, and fingertips spread nice and wide. Gaze between the arms and inhale, look between the arms and kick up. So this is the Emerson rocket, is we don't miss a beat. We just keep flowing from one pose to the next. Good, if you can't get up, maybe try a wall, but don't force it. Yep, keep your head lifted if you can. Nice, nice focus. Good, 4. And go ahead, come down and rest. And then lift into a downward dog as we exhale. Okay, so we're going to spread open the feet hip distance. And we're going to add in Padangusthasana, walking the hands back. Reaching for the big toes, make a loop. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Really want to almost curl the tailbone down. And then fold. Inhale, look up. Bring your palms underneath your feet. Take a little deeper fold. Four. And 5. And inhale, roll yourself up into standing. Raise up to your tippy toes, twinkle toes, San Francisco style. Twinkle yourself around. And then we're going to twinkle out into a wide stance. So we want to be pretty wide. We want to start to train handstand here. So take your heels to the back edge of your mat. And then take your fingertips to the front edge of your mat. Come up onto the tippy toes. rock back a little and inhale. As you rock up, jump. So rock back, rock up, inhale, jump. Good, and then from here, if you want to, you can warm up a headstand with the wide legs. So eventually what we do is we bring the forearms down and you gotta bend the knees. So this is where flexibility is gonna come into place, Bala, is to be able to get the head down to lift. Good. Good. Just keep the elbows in, shoulder distance. Your elbows could be a little closer, but you look pretty stable where you are. Good. Flex the feet to get a deeper stretch in the legs. There you go. Good. And then we'll go ahead and take the feet back down. That's a good warm up for the legs. And look halfway up, inhale. And then from here, grab your elbows behind your back and fold your head. Three, 4. Inhale, come up. Open your chest, raise your arms, and lace your hands behind your back. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, bend and lift your arms. Three, 4. Inhale, look halfway up, grab your big toes, and keep looking up. So extend up and pull your head down. Good, and we're going to start to widen the feet maybe. Maybe drop the top of the head to the floor. Look up, inhale. Bring your hands under your face, and now wide feet. Working into our wide splits. And you can come down to your forearms. Engage deep in your core. Good. Good. Drop the chest a little more between the shoulders. And inhale, walk the feet back in. Walk over to the right leg, square off your hips. Take that right hand to the outside edge of your leg. And this is half splits. You can stay here, or you can go deeper and start to work on full hip splits. You can also use those blocks if you need to. Whoa. Good, fold forward where you're practicing today. Inhale up and pivot to center, switch sides. Good, lift to square the hips, roll the right hip down. Four. And exhale, we'll bend forward here, lengthening, lengthening. And raise back up, inhale. And we want to lift and sit down to straddle or lean to that left hip. Lots of hip rotation takes place in that transition. Good. And then from there, Bala, take your hands behind your back first and just really work on lifting your chest, bringing the shoulders back. Yeah, flexing the feet. There you go. And then you can bend forward slowly. We just want to keep clearing our mind, Bala, so that purification of the mind, just like we drank some saffron water and then we rinsed our mouth and then we poured the saffron water in our brain, on our mind, and purify our mind. Inhaling, come up, side stretch to the right. Side stretch the other way. Remind yourself that your body is healing. This is a healing journey. Good, and inhale up. And then this is where we can get into some Emerson transitions. So if you have some blocks, take them on either side of your thigh. Scoot them forward just a little bit, yeah. So first that lift up happens, but eventually we might be able to weave into Kundalini. Whew. Yeah, that middle, yes, yes. Drop, there you go, and then keep the contact with the right, oh, yeah. Just see if you can just get back there first. So a lot is happening in that pose. So one thing that's happening, Bala, do the other side, is we have the blocks and this leg is going to go through the middle, okay, and back between the blocks. The other leg, when you lift up, you want it to push against your arm. So you want to try to get contact with that left leg to your arm. So when I lift, once I have that contact, I can kind of push into there you go. Yay! This is going to be my new yoga clap with the blocks like that. Like an otter. All right, so now from there, set the blocks aside, lift into downward dog, take a jump to standing, look up. Fold, take your hands in reverse prayer, and inhale, come up. Good, step your right foot back, square your hips to the right, look up. Off the midline of the yoga mat, and fold forward. Yeah, keep spinning, yeah, spinning that left foot forward. Push into your right foot, inhale up, pivot the other way, and exhale over. and inhale up. Good. Exhale to the top of your mat, Cincinnati. And inhale for a balance pose, tree pose. Take your right foot up into tree pose. Good. Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining the live. All right foot comes up, tree pose. Right knee turns forward, Virabhadrasana C. Option of handstand transition, hands to the floor, pick up. Pick up. Pick up 3 times. Good, and then come all the way back up into Samasthiti. All right, other side, take that left leg up, tree. And exhale, take that foot back. You're going to notice the difference in the sides of your body as you place your hands to the floor. And again, this is that effortless Emerson flow. So that's really what we're working on, is getting the continual flow into our practice. Exhale, step back to push up. Upward dog. And lift it downward dog. Good. Step or jump into seated. You can always work on lift ups and float ups in seated. So blocks are here, Bala. This will get you strong as you lift. Good. Hands by our sides. Lift the chest, flex the toes up, and breathe. Just keep breathing. Arms raise. Grab your big toes. Pull back, look up. 5 breaths, lengthen forward. Pull the toes back, go a little deeper, look up, exhale, fold more. So fold your hands, over. Tuck the fingers down. And raise up those arms, inhaling. Exhale, take the hands a half a foot back. Point your toes and lift up. And lower, 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 lower. Good, and then you want to scoot forward. And this is where we want our blocks again. So here we're going to lift a boat. Cross the ankles, pull in, tuck. See if you can lift up and tuck the feet under. Lean forward. And then jump back into chaturanga. And you can move the blocks. jump to seated, take a rest on your back. Okay, so squeeze your knees in. Fold your right foot to figure four, grab your left hip, flex your feet. And switch sides. And inhale and bring both legs up, and then just do some cross training to paddle your hands in 100s. Paddle, paddle, paddle. Squeeze the legs together. Lift the shoulders. Good. Grab your legs and inhale, roll up. Good. And you can take a vinyasa on your own, or you can just lift up. Good. And then we're going to bring the soles of our feet together. Baddha Konasana. Good. Pull the feet in, open the bottoms of the feet, lift through your heart. Shoulders back. 4, 3. Exhale, lengthen forward. Keep that breath going. Look to your third eye. Inhale out. Good. Scoot forward on your mat. Grab your big toes. Lift your feet to the sides. Open up. Relax your shoulders. Roll upside down. And roll back up. Good. Bring your legs together and go ahead and lay down on your mat. So you can just roll yourself down on the floor. Take a few resting breaths, lengthening on the floor, arms reach above us. Inhale, bring that right leg up, grab your big toe with your first 2 fingers and thumb. Flatten your left hip, nose to knee, raise your head and breathe. Lower your head, exhale, take the hip to the right, look left. Inhale, bring the leg back up. Good. And then so back in the day in San Francisco, we would do leg behind the head here, Bala. So bend the knee and bring your right arm around. Lift this leg, it'll give you more leverage. And then see if you can kind of start to work your shoulder mostly. Yeah. Circling. And releasing. Woo, that'll give you a good stretch out. Grab you the left big toe, nose to knee. Exhale, lower your head, take your hip to the side. Look right. And inhale, bring that leg back up. Bend the knee, leg behind the head. Lift the right leg for leverage. Good. Don't force anything. And release. And just rock your spine. Good. And then from here, we'll practice bridge pose, Urdhva Dhanurasana. So you can practice one bridge or 3 bridges on your own. Just go slow. Keep the feet hip distance. Good. So 1 to 3 on your own. Just always remember to enjoy the journey. Bring your knees in and massage your spine up and down. Come up onto your feet, fold over. Good, and this is where you can practice handstand at the wall if you want to. You can practice box pose or you can rest. wind down to the swan, bend in the right knee. Straighten the left leg and fold to the earth. Walk your hands back up. Lift up that back foot. If you're practicing, you can go into any variation from there and just stretch out. Exhale, release. Lift into downward dog, and we'll switch sides. Take that left leg up and bend it in. And inhale, walk your hands back up. Look back, pull your foot in. 3, 2, good, and lift into downward dog. You can add a vinyasa or just jump to seated. Good, let's go into one more seated forward bend. Good, and then if you want to practice shoulder stand, Bala, you can go to shoulder stand and just take, I don't know, about 10 slow breaths. Skip shoulder stand today. We can skip it. Oh, fish, that's fish. But yeah, do fish. We'll do fish. Hold the toes if you can, balance on the back of your head. Release the lotus, lift the feet into Uttanapadassana. Good, and just take your time to come out of your flow. Just take your time, Bala. Practice yoga mudra, sitting in cross legs or lotus. Place your hands behind your back, look to your third eye. Bow your head, feel the energy sealing itself in. Inhale, slowly sit up, look up. Close your eyes, feel the effects of your practice. Bring our palms at our heart. Bringing in wisdom and space for growth and transformation. And then you can lift up for Uplutis from there, or you can use your blocks to lift up. Just focus on exhale. And we will rest in Shavasana. Close your eyes, float downstream, and make peace with all of your efforts today. Good. Thanks for joining the live. Good. Make sure you like and subscribe for more content.